confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Houston Cougars. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The keeper on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And this guy's been a weapon throughout the season, man. You've seen him. The ability to throw the football and make plays, but also, just like on this play, man, with his legs, he's going to make you honor them. So he's got that dual threat ability, putting a good season together, man. Inching closer to that.
Could be an alley. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The run inside. It's Owens. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Reed to throw. Fires toward the target. Working a little foot magic on the... lines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two. Let's run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
Texas A&M, and they'll take over first and 10.
On the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first. Bringing it back. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now it bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Here's a heat. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And I look to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
And long. Reed now adjusting. Trying to make magic with it. RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Takes the easy throw in the flat. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Houston wants to play fast.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Gives it on the option. There's some room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Cougars are rolling down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back to throw. It's Wegman. He's got it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Houston. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way. He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it down the right side. Off and running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide receiver going in motion. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback. To throw it.
Here's a little room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! Great job by the back on the option. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of... There he goes! The 40, the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good.
35, Houston, 21.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel...
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the air, it's Wegman. Flips it out on the screen. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. The Cougars in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Was to pass. Quickly complete. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Swings it out to the flat. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And you can hear the exhale from up here, guys. Like that was a big 3rd down. This offense, they've already dug themselves a hole, right? They understand. They're down. It's getting closer to the half. They need to make some plays. That was a big 3rd down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense
makes the catch and he's free. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Keeps it on the draw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime.
Flag 14! Flag 14! Move! Blue 22 yard! Blue 22 yard!
Back to throw, it's Wegman. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Owens. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers taking on the number 22 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's Pitt in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mac.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Got his man out of the backfield. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Houston going up tempo. Trying to punch it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming, and he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Looking for room. It's Owens. Finding some room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the ground. He's got it again. At the 45, on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can...
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston 1st down. Tempo in overdrive.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Running the red zone. It's Hughes. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Cougars. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reed on the play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Throwing Reed.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it.
Snags it, and he's open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the back. Going to the run. It's Owens. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Wegman. That's caught. It's Broussard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Trying to beat the D deep. Got it down the field.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back. Just one possession away. The Cougars with the immediate response.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of going to take a shot at this DB. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can...
Maybe some room here. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Running inside, it's Hughes. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with the one there.
Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Houston wants to play fast.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Off the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. Spins away from the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
The Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's got it again. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Here comes the option. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Snap it to the back. He breaks the tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the 1st down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Houston going up tempo.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times.
A shot toward the end zone. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. Hard running there. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. He wants to change this route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 13 on the play, and the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Houston. And the comeback is on.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Check, check, check. Rain, 67 Joker. Rain, 67 check. Red through the glare. Red through the glare. And hit.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Rides to back and leaves it. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Aggies! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Takes a shot. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
That's caught. It's Broussard. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Man, he just continues to be on fire at the quarterback spot, continues to chew up yards. Over 1, over 2, over 3. Now we're over 450. Have yourself a day, young man.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where, can you be clutch? Can you come?
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverage.
That's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.